Hi class, this is Wood Review Set 2, Slide 6. Number 30. We are going to find the quotient for 3,854 and 6. So we know that quotient means divide. So we're going to have to divide these. I'm going to change my color for my work. So I'm going to take and say it with me. 3,854 divided by 6. Remember our steps. Does McDonald's serve cheeseburgers raw stands for divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, repeat, or remainder. Okay. So first of all, how many times does 6 go into 3? It can't. We can do a couple things. One, we could just put our x right above here, and we could just go to 38. Or for those kids that just really need those steps, step 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, we could say it goes in 0 times. I just divided, now I multiply. 6 times 0 is 0. I now subtract, I get 3. Checking to see if 3 is less than our divisor 6. It is, so we know we did it right. Now, we just checked, we bring down. If we bring it down, we must repeat. So now it's 38 divided by 6. Count by 6s, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Stop, because the next one would be too many. 6 times 6 is 36. I just multiplied. Now I subtract. Is 2 less than 6? It is. We know we did it right. So we bring it down. If we bring it down, we must repeat. 6 goes into 25. 4 times, because I know 6 times 4 is 24. Our little rhymes we do for a few of them. Okay, so when I subtract, my difference is 1. I know that 1 is less than 6, so I know that I did that right. Now I have one more to bring down. If I bring it down, we must repeat. 6 goes into 14 2 times. 6 times 2 is 12. I subtract and I get 2 as my remainder. To check our work, we take our quotient times our divisor, and then we add our remainder. So let's do that. We're going to take 642 times 6. We take our 1s times our 1s, and our 1s times our 10s. 24 plus 1 is 25. And our 1s times our 100s. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 2 is 38. But we have to remember to add our remainder. If it matches the dividend, we know we did it right. So our answer is 642 remainder 2. Boxing our answers is always a really good idea so your teachers know where your answer is when you have all this work. Okay. Oops. Our next one says, which choice best represents the height an airplane flies? So let's sing our little song of you know, how many feet and things like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to type a little something real quick. So, your 2 fingers are up, and we say, there are 12 inches in a foot. Now your hands are by your side. That's 1 foot. 3 feet in a yard. So you move your hands out. So now you've got 3 feet. So this is a yardstick. So let's do it again. There are 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard. Now put your hand up. 5,280 feet in a mile. Wow, that's a lot of walking. Remember that song? Let's sing it again. There are 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, 5,280 feet in a mile. Wow, that's a lot of walking. Okay, so an airplane, how high up? Well, let's think about our biggest trash answer. What's our smallest unit here? Our smallest unit is inches. 6 inches is like from the side of you to your belly button. Trash. All right. What's our next smallest unit? 12 inches in a foot. Feet is our next. So 6 feet would be like the size my husband is. He's like 6'4", 6'4". So do you think an airplane only goes as tall as my husband? I don't think so, because we would all be getting hit by airplanes. All right, so let's think about our next smallest. Our next smallest is yards. Our next smallest is yard. So if there's 3 feet in a yard, so here's 1 yard. Put your feet out, or your hands out to your sides. It's a yardstick. 6 of those. That's a trash answer. Of course, 6 miles is going to be the best answer. All right. Here we go. Grandma's house is 27 miles away, and Edna's house is 9 miles further in that direction. If you start at home and go to Grandma's house, then Edna's house, how far will you go? You know I like to draw pictures when I have word problems that might be a little tricky for me, so I'm going to draw my house. Here I am. I'm going to draw that I went 27 miles. This is me. 27 miles to Grandma's house. Geez, house. Then in that same direction, I had to go 9 more miles, abbreviation MI miles, to go to Edna's house. Don't you love my houses? They're so cute. So if I went from my house to Grandma's, then to Edna's, I would have to add those up. When I add those up, I get 36 miles. That is how far I traveled. If you have questions about that, you can text me. Your parents have that information. Okay, perimeter. Sing a couple 2 songs. We're going to start with perimeter, perimeter. Ready? Perimeter, perimeter, all the way around. Sing it again. Perimeter, perimeter, all the way around. Okay, let's sing our other one. Around and round. Here we go. Around and around the shape we go, shape we go, shape we go. Around and around the shape we go, perimeter. Add up all the sides you know, sides you know, sides you know. Add up all the sides you know, perimeter. I hope you're doing the actions because I'm sitting here by myself doing the actions. Let's sing that one more time. Around and around the shape we go, shape we go, shape we go. Around and around the shape we go, perimeter. Add up all the sides you know, sides you know, sides you know. Add up all the sides you know, perimeter. Okay, so we are adding with perimeter. Well, I have 4 and 5. Are those all the sides I know? Absolutely not. I have to go all around the shape. All around the shape we go, shape we go, shape we go. All around the shape we go, perimeter. So I have to think, what is this side right here? Well, it's the same size as that, so it's a 5. And down here is a 4. So I have to add 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4. Well, I know 5 plus 4 is 9, so 5 plus 4 is 9. So we have 18. We don't know what our unit is, so I'm just going to say 18 units. We don't know if it's inches, miles, or anything like that. Okay, let's do the next one. If this is 10, this is 10. This is 8, this is 8. Well, I know 10 plus 10 is 20, and I know 8 plus 8 is 16. So 20 plus 16 equals 36 units. We're just going to abbreviate. Okay, 10, 10, 3, 3. 10 plus 10 is 20. 3 plus 3 is 6. 26 units. If I have a 4 here, I have a 4 here. If I have a 2 here, I have a 2 here. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12 units. All right, here we have a square. So 4, 4, 4, and 4. Let's just count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 units. This is 3, this is 3. If this is 2, this is 2. We have to go all around the shape. Perimeter, perimeter, all around the shape. Is that the right one? 3 plus 3 is 6, and 2 plus 2 is 4. I add that, and I get 10 units. I hope you guys were able to do that and follow along. Okay, here a line plot shows the length and feet of girls' hair in Mr. Wood's class. So we have 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, and 4 feet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 girls with 1 foot hair, 2 girls with 2 feet of hair, 4 girls of 3 feet, and 2 girls of 4 feet. But our question says, what is the difference? Remember difference, we make that minus sign in the length, not the number of girls. So we really do not need these numbers. We don't need those numbers. We just need to know that there was something here and there was something here. So the length between the girls with the shortest hair and the longest hair? Well, 4 feet minus 1 foot, the difference is 3 feet of hair. That's it.